Hello, and welcome to Bad at Board Games. We're bad so you don't have to be. I'm really excited. It's finally going to happen. My Christmas present from my family and friend. We're going to sit down and play Twilight Imperium. So I wanted to do an unboxing with you because I never was sure I'd be able to find a group that I could sit down and play this with. So pretty excited about it. Like I said, this is going to be my Christmas gift from my two sons and one of my friends. So, with all ado, let's take a look at it. I did take the plastic off already. All right, we've got the rule books, more than one. We've got Learn to Play and the rule reference. And what I understand about this is if you go through, this will give you the basics, and this starts to detail out different things that may happen during the game that you can refer to when the basic rules or the basic overview doesn't quite explain everything. So we've got a big one here, big stack. Let's see, what do we have? What's one of your favorite things about board games? Is it unboxing and unwrapping new things? It's almost like having a Christmas present every time you get a new game, no matter what time of the year it is. Oh, what do we got? So this is the victory track. You can either play to 10 victory points or you can play to 14 victory points. I think with as long as this game is, probably 10 is going to cut it for most people. And then this is one of the reasons I want to play the game so much. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I like Space Base. And one of the reasons I like Space Base is because you continue to be involved in the game. You are always involved in the other player's role because you can utilize that role on your turn. Well, on a high level, this has the same thing going on. So everybody gets these cards to pick at the beginning of the game in each round. And they have initiatives on them. So if you're playing with 4 people, you get to pick 2 cards. 4 or 5, or 3 or 4 people, you get to pick 2 of these cards. And if you have more people, you only get to pick 1. But on your turn, if you've picked, let's say, technology as your primary ability, and you probably can't see that, autofocus is not on. So if this is a technology tile, it's 7th initiative. So anybody that has a higher number than 7, if you pick this, goes before you in that round. Primary ability here is research 1 technology, spend 6 resources to research 1 technology. So those are the 2 things you can do, which is better than the secondary. But the secondary ability, everybody else in the game gets to do it. So the secondary ability here is spend 1 token from your strategy pool and 4 researches. Spend 1 token from your strategy pool and 4 resources to research 1 technology. So even though you didn't get the technology card or strategy when you were in the selection phase, you still get to do it. It just costs you a little more. So that allows you to be engaged in everybody's turn, not just your own. Now, this is the granddaddy of the 4X experience, and it's one of the reasons I wanted to play it. Never thought I would want to play a 8 to 10 hour game, especially if you don't know it yet, but here we are. Board games really start to suck you in. The more you dive in, the more you want to do, and the deeper games that you want to play. So we've got Kroos, which is a pretty crazy looking planet. We've got a lot of cards here. As things fall apart, more planets. This is going to set up pretty large. This is my Christmas present to me, if I don't know if I said that earlier. This stuff is cool. This is gonna look good on the table. So that is, we've got a whole bunch. Let me zoom in on this so you can see it. Ah! Those are all the pieces that are falling out all over the place. And now we get into, what we got here? We have a lore compendium. Ooh, that's cool. We've got all the races. Got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 different races, and behind each race, it has their own lore and everything about them. So if you can get enough people to play it for 6 or 7 or 8 hours, you will have a lot of chances to change things out. Oh, make it get too boring. What do you think? So we've got the Twilight Imperium lore, really great artwork. Played a lot of Warhammer 40K over the years and enjoy a lot of the different artwork and the artists, and it's amazing what they can do. This is the main planet. All right. So we've got some fleet tactics, strategies. So these are some of the main things, and one of the challenges of this game. You have chits that you use, and you divide it between strategy, your fleet, and your tactics. And you have to manage that, and you get a couple more every turn, so you're able to build up and do more every turn as the game goes on. However, you only start with, I think, 6 at the beginning. So you're separating strategy, which allows you to do these cards you picked. Fleet is how many ships you can have in any one quadrant or planet. So this would be your planet area. If you have 2 ships in fleet, you can only have 2, a maximum of 2 in your solar system around that planet. And then tactics are your action cards. Anything that says action requires a tactic, or to be able to move, you need to be able to place a tactic chit down on the table. And more. All right. We've got our cards. These are upgrade cards, I think. We've got, let's see, bag of dice, 10-sided dice. That'll be fun. And we've got a lot of purple guys, a lot of green guys. We got the dark black. Black is my soul. Got some yellow, blue, and red. And a lot of cards to go with all of these. And I don't think these all go specifically with each color. Like, I know these are action cards. I don't know what the iconography is on some of the others. And it comes in a pretty good tray. Everything looks like it's going to fit in there pretty well. Maybe actually more room than you need. Let's see what we can show on camera. Ooh, this is nice. I think this is the Sun Sphere. I'm not 100% sure what that's called, but this is like their version of the Death Star. Everybody can build one of these bad boys. There's nothing. You're probably pretty powerful if you can have two. Got your dreadnoughts, your battleships. That looks like a flagship, the biggest one. So this is going to be pretty cool. I hope to give you a first impression. First time I'm ever going to play this. We're doing this on December 26th. Spend the whole day going to do this. I'll let you know how it goes. I hope you enjoyed looking at this. Kind of excited. We're going to try to do 12 days of Christmas box opening. I've got a few games I bought for myself, and